For years, the Aam Aadmi Party sold the public a very specific narrative. Their politicians were simply built differently. Party leader Arvind Kejriwal frequently boasted that while other political factions would fracture or sell out, his members could not be broken by pressure or bought with cash. Then, in a single afternoon, that illusion shattered. Raghav Chadha, one of the party's most visible, vocal, and trusted founding faces, publicly defected to the rival BJP, and he didn't walk out alone. He took a heavy contingent with him, bringing along 6 other AAP members of parliament from the Rajya Sabha. Normally, this kind of midterm political flip-flop triggers an immediate penalty. India has strict anti-defection laws designed explicitly to strip power from MPs who switch allegiances after being elected. Yet these 7 politicians didn't lose a thing. They crossed enemy lines, and they are keeping their parliamentary seats, their salaries, and their voting power. The group succeeded through a highly calculated, legally flawless maneuver, a strategic exploitation of the very law meant to prevent such a move. Look at the math. Before this walkout, the Aam Aadmi Party held exactly 10 seats in the upper house. The anti-defection law has one exception. MPs can legally merge with a rival party if they secure a 2/3 majority of their own bloc. Knowing this, the defectors executed a flawless administrative strike. They drafted a single letter, gathered the required signatures, and handed it directly to the chairman of the Rajya Sabha. Gathering exactly 7 signatures out of 10 wasn't a coincidence. It was the exact minimum headcount required to cross the threshold and survive the defection intact. The public justification for this split relies heavily on ideology. In his press conference, Chadha claimed a party had strayed from its anti-corruption roots, famously stating he realized he was the right man in the wrong party. But the fractures had been showing for months. When Arvind Kejriwal was imprisoned, the party rallied, but Chadha was notably absent, remaining in London and keeping a conspicuous distance from the leadership. The party quietly retaliated. They stripped Chadha of his title as deputy leader in the Rajya Sabha and suddenly pulled his VIP security cover in Punjab. The Aam Aadmi Party, however, tells a completely different story. They claim this mass exit was an act of coercion, a coordinated strategy using federal investigative agencies to intimidate their members into folding. To back up this claim, they point directly to Ashok Mittal, the man who ironically replaced Chadha as the new deputy leader. Just days before he signed his name to the defection letter, Mittal's properties were raided by the Enforcement Directorate. Shortly after federal agents showed up at his door, he was sitting with the BJP. Whether it was genuine ideological disgust with a failing leadership or the sheer terror of facing federal raids, these disparate motives perfectly combined to deliver the exact headcount needed to break the party. The immediate fallout of this loophole is a vastly strengthened ruling coalition. The BJP and the NDA bloc have added 7 crucial votes to their roster in the upper house. Meanwhile, the Aam Aadmi Party's parliamentary presence has been hollowed out. They are now left with a meager 3 MPs in the Rajya Sabha. This latest mass exit fits into a decade-long pattern of steady attrition that has plagued the party since its founding. Since its inception, a steady stream of original founders, key architects like Yogendra Yadav, Prashant Bhushan, and Kumar Vishwas, have systematically walked away from the movement, and nearly all of those early exits were accompanied by the exact same warnings we are hearing today, allegations that the leadership had abandoned its moral compass. Raghav Chadha's departure removes one of the final pillars from Arvind Kejriwal's original inner circle. This loss leaves the party facing its most severe reality check yet. A political movement built entirely on incorruptible unity is now forcing voters to wonder if it has simply decayed from the inside out.